Hello humans, welcome to a new vlog. It's Saturday night. I just finished come here book reading or rereading A Touch of Gold. I actually really liked it. I think I liked it more the second time actually around than the first time, even though I really enjoyed it the first time. So that's what I did today. And I think tomorrow I'm gonna start Rosemarked. I was debating between Girls of Paper and Fire and Rosemarked. And my pre-order copy of Girls of Paper and Fire still hasn't shown up. But I went to our Indigo store today to pick something up because I ordered something to the store. And when I was there, I noticed they actually did have the books in stock finally. So I just picked up a copy. So I have it now so I can read it probably after Rosemarked. And then whenever my pre-order copy shows up, I will just return it to the bookstore. I guess that's the way we're going to do it because it doesn't make any sense that my pre-order still isn't here. I don't understand. Indigo waits till literally like the night before a book comes out to start packaging and shipping things. I'm like, you can see the address on here. You can see the estimated delivery time. It's not going to get here before Tuesday. Like, oh, plus of the Canada Post delays, you know what's going to get delayed. Why are you waiting until Monday night at 10 p.m. before shipping that? It doesn't make any sense. But either way, it's so pretty in person. Oh my god. And yeah, so I'm probably going to pick that up right after Rosemarked, but I'm really excited for Rosemarked. I have a really good feeling about it, and it's so pretty. So that's when I'll start, and I'm going to pass out now because it's late, and I started work at like 7 a.m. this morning, so I'm tired. And hi people, it is Sunday night. I just got back from work. But this morning actually I started Rosemarked by Olivia Blackburn and I got to chapter 11, so page 101. I don't know if you can really see it, but I am exhausted though today. I am just like physically done after work. So I'm not reading anymore tonight, so I'm happy I got 100 pages in, and I can definitely finish it tomorrow, because I have tomorrow off from work because of, in lieu of Remembrance Day, so today is Remembrance Day, and, or I guess in the US you call it Veterans Day, but that was today, and I am exhausted. And I'm gonna go chill out now, and I hope you enjoyed your weekend, and, you know, remember why we have this longish weekend. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. Alrighty, people. It is 4 o'clock on Monday, and it's actually been a nice day off. It's sad today, though. Stanley died. Or I don't know if he died today or yesterday, but I don't know. It's just weird. I can't deal with it with 2018 anymore. I've had enough. And if we lose Ruth Gator, whatever her, you know who I'm talking about, RGB, or Betty White, like, I'm gonna burn the world down. I can't take any more from this year. It's just, I'm done. But I just got to chapter 31 of Rosemarked, which is page 264, so a little over a third, or probably less than a third left to do, which I think I'm gonna finish tonight. I have all the stuff prepped I need to make my meat pies for the week, and that's my thing for work this week. And my pre-order copy of Girls of Paper and Fire finally showed up, and it's actually in better condition than the copy that I got from the bookstore the other day. And like the one from the bookstore isn't like in terrible condition or anything, but there's like nicks and on the side, right? So I was like, cool, the one I got in the mail is literally like perfect. Like there's no dents or chips or rips or anything on the dust jacket or the actual hardcover. So I don't feel bad now, so I'm gonna go return my copy to the actual bookstore. And then I'm gonna come back and make my meat pies and finish Rosemarked. And yeah, that's been my day so far. I guess I should check the mailbox too and see if there's anything in there. Yeah, that's what I did today. Alrighty, folks, I'm back from the bookstore, and I went and I returned Girls of Paper and Fire. And I figure it's just so much work for the cashier to return my money, so it's the same price, so it was really actually easier. She just had to scan one and out. And I really wanted it anyways. It's one of the few books that wasn't on my Christmas list, and I kept debating because it is one of the more expensive books. It's $25, but it's Niall Schusterman, and that man rips my soul out every single time, so it's worth the money, I guess. Until I'm proven wrong by one of his books. I mean, I still haven't read the Unwind series, or Unwind. I still have the full series up there, but Arc of the Scythe and Thunderhead did things to my soul, so why the hell not is basically my perspective. But that's what I did. Gonna go finish Rosemarked and make some pie. Hello, people. It's still Monday. But I just finished Rosemarked by Olivia Blackburn. This was like a weird book, but like in a good way, but like still weird. I'll explain that more, I think, in my review, but yeah. So I finished that, and what do I want to start next? Looking at the shelf here. My eye keeps going to Nevermore, and Wondersmith comes out tomorrow, so maybe I should do Nevermore so that as soon as my copy of Wondersmith shows up, I can start it, because it's not technically on my TBR, but let's be real. I need to read that book ASAP, and I'm just already anticipating it being, like, even better, if not as good as the first book, and it's probably going to be on my best books of the year. So that's what I did, and today I also kind of like scheduled out all of my videos that I did doing for December. I did last year, I did like my countdown from the top 12. I'm thinking I'm just going to do one video this year for it instead, because I had to compile it for the TBR and Beyond group anyways. So I'm just going to do one video for it, and then I have more time to do the other stuff. And I am going to finally, because I'm off from one of my jobs all of December because I have so much vacation time to use, so I'm finally going to do a bookshelf tour, and it makes sense now because I've gotten all my bookshelves like organized there, and I'm actually quite happy with how everything is. So it's going to take a while to film, but I'm going to do it. And then I also have to do my like books that I read this year, which like it doesn't seem like it should take a long time, but when you read over 200 books, it really does take a long time to do. So just planning all that stuff so I can get a bunch of stuff done in December, or early on in December hopefully, and then I'm just kind of like ready to Christmas it up. So yeah, finish this book. I now have the pies that I was cooking in the oven, and I'm ready for like bed, so talk to y'all later. And tomorrow's Wondersmith's coming out, I think. Yeah, tomorrow's, and I think actually Spyro comes out for PS4 tomorrow. I'm so excited. I think I'm actually going to take my like lunch break for work and go to EB Games and pick up a copy of it, and like that's gonna basically be my lunch break. But like I don't care. I need to play Spyro. So maybe just realized, am I gonna be able to start? Well, I'll be able to read a bit in the morning, but I'm be real. Tomorrow night's probably gonna be a lot of Spyro, or maybe I can listen to the audiobook while playing Spyro. I should probably do that with a reread. Okay, yeah, Nevermore it is, because gotta be ready for Spyro. I'm so excited. So yeah, I will talk to you all tomorrow, folks. So this morning before work, I got to chapter 4 of Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow, which is page 55. And then I picked up Spyro for my PlayStation 4. I'm so excited. So that's what I'm going to be playing tonight. I'm going to try and keep listening to the audiobook of Nevermore. However, I find this book to be very like sucking in, as well as video game for Spyro also sucked me in. So we'll see how that works. If it works, great. If not, then I'll just pause this until tomorrow, and I'm just probably going to game all night. So that is what I did. Nothing mail-wise showed up, and yeah, my copies of Wondersmith are in the mail, so they get here whenever they get here, Lord knows, with the Canada Post strike, and that's it right now. Hi everyone, it is still Tuesday. It turns out I am wrong. I was able to not only read this in one day, it's a really good book, but read it whilst also playing Spyro for like 4 hours, so woot woot, finished. So let's go on the bookshelf, and I'm thinking about trying to start Girls of Paper and Fire in the morning. I think that'll be the plan. Yeah, that or a Shadow Bright Burning. Yeah, that's the plan. And yeah, that's been my day. Hello, humans! It is a Thursday. I definitely forgot to vlog yesterday, and I definitely just realized that. So yesterday I started and finished One Fasted by Laurie Forrest. And I have a wonderful friend named Joanna who bought doubles of a book that I wanted, so she sent me her copy of her duplicate of Sweet Black Waves by Christina Perez. This is one of the books that when I was in Edmonton in mid-October, I went to the bookstore and no bookstore in Edmonton had it in stock. So I was kind of sad. So I was going to buy it online. And she's like, no, don't do that. So add it to the ridiculously already, because I've shelved most of the books I have, but purchased / received this month. And then today I got actually a fair bit of reading done because I had to do some driving for work, so I listened to an audiobook for a good bit. So I am working on Renegades by Marissa Meyer right now. I just put the bookmark in on chapter 13, which is page 166, which is like a fifth-ish of the way. It's just a massive beast size of a book, but I remember loving it. And the ending, I remember grabbing my heart and being like, oh, the slow burn romance is so good. And the ending was really good. So I have Arch Enemies, and then I am going to be refreshed on Renegades, so I will be able to read Arch Enemies next month. And nothing came in the mail. I'm not super surprised. They're still striking in Canada. They actually have removed guaranteed delivery dates from Canada Post. So there's just a massive backlog because they've been on strike for like a month now. So I don't know when my copies of Wondersmith are ever going to get here. It'd be wonderful if they hurried up. But unfortunately, they keep striking in BC and Ontario for the most part, which is basically where all books come in or through, especially the international ones, because one of them's from Book Depository, so I don't expect that until January at this point. But yeah, that's what I'm going to put in the bookmark in Renegades and just chill out tonight. I'm tired. I did lots of driving, and I did listen to an audiobook while I was doing that, so I'm A-okay with that. And my goal is 150 pages on Renegades, so I passed it, which, yay! So that has been my day, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Hi, people. It's Friday evening. I just got back from work. I'm not going to do any reading tonight. I'm quite tired. So I think I might just play Spyro or watch some YouTube stuff or catch up on like the 20 shows I'm behind on. But this morning I got to chapter 18 of Renegades, which is page 226. So it's about almost 50% of the way through. So that's why I'm like, I read a lot this morning. So I'm going to pause that. I was definitely not going to get it finished tonight anyway. So just push it to next week. Actually, I forgot to yesterday show you, but when I was at a library for work, I went in and they had this as their staff pick right when you went in the door. Amazing, fantastic, incredible, a marvelous memoir, Stanley and Peter David and Colleen Duran. So it's a graphic novel, and I picked it up. So maybe I will read it this weekend and hopefully not cry. But then my mailbox, I'm so freaking excited. And then I randomly checked the tracking, which, like, it literally said yesterday, like, oh, was sent to post office, like, 2 weeks ago or something like that. And then all of a sudden, it was, like, all of a sudden a bunch of history showed up. And including, like, it was scanned in Ottawa yesterday morning. Then it was in Edmonton 2 hours later somehow. And then it was out for deliveries. So my copy of Wondersmith finally showed up. Well, my US cover. I have no idea how long it's going to take for my UK cover to show up. But I'm in the middle of Renegades. I really wish they had updated the tracking, though, because Renegades is a really good book. I don't want to pause reading it. So I wish they would have updated so I would have known to, like, start a shorter book. But I'm going to do Renegades this weekend, I think, and then that graphic novel, and try my darndest to fit Wondersmith in before the end of the month. Just make sure I do all my TBR Beyond group reads first, and then I will pick up this beauty. It's honestly so pretty on the shelf. It's like the spines, like the UK or the US cover spines. It looks so pretty on the shelf. And it's like all the right height. And it's just so cool. It's a really nice size too. And I'm really curious to find out if the author has gotten an extension on the contract. Because I think she said originally it was just 2 or 3 books on her first contract. But she had plans for 9 or 7. So I'm hoping they continue it. Because I freaking love her writing in this world. It's so much fun. So that's what I did. That has been my week. I'm going to very quickly edit my vlog and throw this vlog up, and I will see you all on Sunday, probably. I don't know what Sunday's video is going to look like because I work both mornings this week, like early mornings, and it's that time of year now here where we finally get sun at like 10 a.m. and then it's gone by like 4 p.m. and I generally work during those hours, so it's going to be interesting. We'll see how this goes. I may just eventually finally buy like a like a proper camera, like light thing or something. Maybe I'll look at that over the Christmas holiday sales and that sort of stuff. But yeah, that has been my week, and I hope you had a wonderful week.
But I'm gonna go that way because that's what
Watching.
I think that is supposed to. What have I done? Oh wow! Thanks for letting me merge, you jerk.